So, welcome to our channel. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Stephanie.
And together we clean homes for free.
There was a comment last week that said every time we do our intro, she finishes it in her head saying, and together we're Stephanie and Danielle. Or Danielle and Stephanie. I really was so tempted to do that this time. As you can see in this video, it is a bathroom and that shower is very yummy. Danielle is doing the cleaning in this one, so I will let her talk you through it a little bit.
So we were basically told kind of chuck everything apart from the essentials. So obviously toothbrushes, toothpaste. So I just started by clearing everything really and trying to get an empty canvas to scrub my life away.
And you were in this bathroom a long time.
Oh, and I was in the zone. I was really, to be honest, when I first, I was having one of those days I wasn't feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first walked in, I was like, oh, I don't know. And we were in here together, but Steph was doing the kitchen.
Yeah, we thought we'd switch it up. Well, Danielle thought we should switch it up. And I was cursing her. You'll see the kitchen in another video at some point.
Do you know what, though? Like, usually I don't like doing bathrooms, and I do I'm like, yeah, I'll do the kitchen. And Steph is usually like the bathroom one.
I feel like we should just stick to playing to our strengths.
Well, I quite enjoyed in the bathroom.
That's because you didn't have the kitchen.
But it was ceiling to floor tiled, the whole bathroom. So I thought, do you know what, if I start at the top, but I done it like section by section, and I cleaned down to like the middle area, and then I started kind of cleaning everything and then going lower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was I quite enjoyed it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see how well the tiles actually came up.
There's a wee bit that you can. The lighting isn't great.
Yeah, I did think that, and I was quite disappointed about that because you could actually see the difference, like scrubbing it and then wiping it. It was very satisfying. I think this was one of my most satisfying cleans.
So, what was your favourite part? Got there.
Right, okay. Favourite part was... I want to say the shower, but it was also my least favourite part.
Okay. Explain that.
So I liked how much it was coming up, but then I just started getting like pernickety and being like, but this bit, and then like get into that attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
I never probably quite got it to like the standard I would have, but we are going back, so I did say like when we go back I would like to put a wee bit of bleach in places and get like proper wee scrubby bits along like the what is it? It's not the railing, but the slidey bit that the shower doors go into at the bottom.
Yeah, that is railing, isn't it?
Tracking. Yeah. But anyway, those bits need a really good scrub with like a toothbrush. The wee brush I had just wasn't quite cutting it. So I know when I go back, I'm going to take a pack of toothbrushes and bleach.
Cool.
Yeah. I basically used a whole bottle of bleach spray in this bathroom as well.
I know, you kept coming down being like, oh,
yeah, I had to take a minute because the window only has, I don't know if you ever see it, but the window only has like a rectangle window bit at the top that opens.
Mm-hmm.
So the airflow wasn't that great, to be honest, and I wasn't wearing a mask. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry.
You kept saying it was roasting up there, and I'm like, I'm really freezing down here.
I think, do you know what, just because I was vigorously scrubbing stuff, I think, yeah, it got quite hot.
So yeah, so the angles aren't great, but we're going to try and be quiet for some of this so you guys can at least hear the scrubbing sounds. It's just the lighting, and obviously when the camera's behind you and things,
I'm
is
really
hard.
Disappointed I never actually got round to cleaning that window.
But you'll get back to it when we go back.
But I think, see along at the bottom, you'll see a difference when I do that.
Yeah. So this is one we will be returning to, but it's not like a really high priority. We have a lot of like high priority cases on our list right now that we're going to be going to first. So it'll probably be a couple of months before we return to this house. And like I say, I was doing the kitchen when Danielle was doing this bathroom, but it was really slow progress. Like the whole kitchen is coated in grease. So I really didn't get all that much done just because of how long it was taking. So that's why we've decided to leave that off of this video. Do you want to talk about the guy's story a little bit?
So this gentleman, lived in this house with his parents. His dad has just recently passed, and his mum passed 10 years prior, 2015, I think he said, yeah. And when his mum passed, him and his dad both really struggled with the grief, and his dad kind of started hoarding things, probably to do with his grief, not wanting to let go.
Yeah, so that's kind of what triggered, like he genuinely had hoarding disorder, and it was triggered by the
grief
passing of his wife. Yeah.
And the son, since his dad's passed, he's really struggled with that as well. So obviously low moods and
it's an adjustment. He's not been allowed to throw anything away in 10 years.
Yeah.
So he's now inherited this house and all of the belongings.
Yeah.
So
basically his mum and dad's life he needs to now go through and clear it out, and
not just his mum and dad's life. So when you see me clearing the kitchen cabinets, I was cleaning crockery that was inherited from the dad's gran.
Yeah.
And then if you were in our live last night, you would have heard me saying as well, when I was in the kitchen, so we were contacted by the gentleman's cousin, and so she's been really helpful and helped. So they've done a lot of progress themselves. You know, they've hired a skip, they've emptied out the garage, they're slowly making their way through the house. They just need a little bit of help. And when I was in the kitchen, they were in like the conservatory area going through things as well. And one of the things that they came across, and I was kind of eavesdropping slightly, but it was really interesting. So one of the things they came across was actually like a school journal from like 1898 or something like that. And they were trying to like figure out which relative that belonged to. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. But obviously, if you are stuck with a lot of stuff, it's
do you mean it could be quite mentally draining as well, like having to go through it all, and when you're still grieving on yourself, do you know what I mean, and trying to decide what to let go of and what to keep, and having to just have that mindset of like, right, okay, let's clear it all out. And
and this is an assumption as well, but I'm thinking, you know, he's probably never lived alone.
Oh yeah, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, so that'll be a big adjustment on its own. Well. Yeah, just now that he's there by himself.
That makes me feel sad inside.
Oh, well, just to make you feel a little bit more sad as well, I did find out that 2 weeks after his mum passed away, his cat died.
Yeah.
So I already told you that, but I just want to make the viewers sad now.
Yeah. Sorry, viewers, it's her, not me.
So he's got a lot going on. But he's making good progress, and we did make a big difference on that day. So while he's not like a really high priority, we definitely still want to go back and do a lot more for him.
Continue to help him and give him that push, and sometimes that's all it takes, is somebody to be like, right, okay, let's do this and get this done.
Yeah. Because what was it he removed from the bathroom that was his mum's?
So before we started, we basically said, or it was his cousin, I think, was like, go up to the bathroom and kind of take away the stuff that you want to keep or stuff that you want to get rid of. And he came downstairs with like bronzing stuff. So it was like, it must have been like a bronzing cream or like a tanner of his mum's. So that's obviously been sitting there for
over 10 years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm. And when I was cleaning out the kitchen, do you know like the tray thing, like the glass circle tray you get inside of a microwave?
Yeah.
4 of those, not including the one that was in the microwave.
So no microwave, just the trays.
So there was a microwave, and it already had the tray in it, and then an additional 4. And he said that there were, I think, 3 TVs in the garage that he got rid of, and then there was a further 2 TVs that were still broken to still get rid of. So things like that, like nothing was able to be thrown away. I always
wonder what, like, can you just buy the glass replacement for the microwave? Like, I always, when I'm cleaning it and stuff, I'm always scared that I'm going to smash it. Yeah, it's a fear of mine.
Maybe look that up just in case.
Yeah.
But don't start hoarding them.
If I look it up, I'm going to end up smashing it because I've just tempted fate.
Okay. Well, maybe now that you've talked about it, you're tempting fate as well.
I've done it. That's it.
We've just been to bingo. We're sitting in our car my car right now, because we're outside the bingo. We didn't win, unfortunately.
One of the first times we didn't win as well. I think there's only been once before this time that we've not won.
You say that like we go a lot of times. We've maybe been like 5 times together.
Yeah, but we usually win.
Yeah. We need some more good karma.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we need from you guys. We are going to another moderately challenging house this weekend. So this video will be released on Saturday. We're going to a clean tomorrow, if you imagine this is Saturday. And because it's going to be another challenging job, and we do only have like one day in this house, well, first of all, Danielle was cleaning with a volunteer a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't able to make it. And she says, oh, you know, me and this volunteer were a lot faster than me and you. And so I've taken
I never said it like that. That sounds like I was saying it smart.
This is how my head interpreted it. Okay. So now I'm like, okay, I need to like speed up a little bit. But also it's very hard to get that motivation to do it. Like, I feel like I do enough, but I would like to just do a little bit more. So I thought it would be fun if we did a few little, you know, challenges while we were there. So originally I was like, okay, we could like set a timer and be like, let's see how much we can do in 20 minutes. But that seems a little bit boring. So if you guys can think of some challenges that we can do while we're in this house, I think it's 2 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms is like a bit of a dumping ground. So basically we'll be tackling a full house. So there's at least 2 bedrooms, but yeah. Anyway,
it's just gonna be a challenge in general.
Yeah. So it is going to be a challenging job, but we just want to spice it up and make it a little bit more fun, just to keep our energy levels up. Mm-hmm. So if you guys can think of any challenges, post them in the comments of this video, and also make sure you do it before like Sunday 10 a.m. UK time, so that we can see them and do them. And then we'll let you know which challenges we do when we do the voiceover for that video. And also what else we need from you. We're going to do the spiel now. And then I think we're just maybe going to leave the voiceover there and let you guys watch the rest of the video.
Can I just say, do you know what? It wasn't even that dirty. Apart from the shower, mm-hmm. It was dust. Like the layers of dust. Because it's just been left
all over the house.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. We still only have about 40% of our viewers who are actually subscribed. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe, but it does show YouTube that, you know, you like the videos, you want to get notifications for future videos, that kind of thing. Leaving comments, that also helps our algorithm, which means, you know, if people are interacting with the video, YouTube is going to push it out to other people. And same with liking the video. Or disliking, you know, if you're a regular viewer and you're like, okay, we don't really like this one, you know, you can dislike it. It's mm-hmm. fine. It means, you know, we know what we need to improve on and things. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. I think Danielle's been practicing this bit, so I'm gonna put her on the spot here.
So we do have memberships. We have 3 different tiers. One of them is #Team Fife.
Yes.
Another one is it Honorary Fifers?
Yep.
And then Haggis Hunters.
Okay, and that's starting from the top level and working your way to the bottom level. So the most expensive level is like £2.99.
Cheaper than a coffee.
Yep, cheaper than a coffee. And the cheapest level is 99p. And you get different things for each of those levels. But not going to lie, and we say this all the time, we really suck at giving you stuff for your money. So really, if you are signing up for a membership, it's just because you want to support us financially, not because of what you'll get out of it. Eventually, you know, when I'm not busy with uni and Danielle's kids are in childcare, we will have more time to dedicate to giving back to the members. But right now, just bear with us. You're
just supporting the cause and helping us make a difference to other people's lives.
Yeah. And if you cannot afford to be a member, like, don't worry about it. You don't need to comment saying, oh, I really wish I could, but, you know, I can't. We appreciate you just being here, watching the videos, all of that kind of stuff.
And subscribing.
Yes, and subscribing.
It makes a difference.
Okay, I've not actually listened to the sound in this video, but it's just you in here doing little karaoke and singing. There's only one more thing that we're going to say before we stop. Okay, so we kind of clickbaited you guys a little bit with the title of this video. So something devastating absolutely did happen in this shower.
It really was devastating.
But it was devastating for us because the phone died, and we didn't notice that the phone died. So unfortunately, you only see a little bit of the shower clean.
And you miss out my hard work.
Yeah. When I messaged Danielle to let her know that that's when the phone died, she was like, that hurts. That really hurts.
I actually genuinely felt like, I'm very sensitive just now. I was like, no, why have you done this to me?
So unfortunately you won't get to see that, well, most of the shower clean, but you will still get to see the before and afters, and we'll just need to be more mindful of the battery life. Yeah. Anyway,
there's always something. There's always something that we don't do right.
Okay, so anyway, we are actually just going to leave the voiceover there. If you do want to hear us talking more, head over and watch the live that we did yesterday. We spoke for like an hour and a half about absolute rubbish. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.